crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, singing. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's Andrew McCutcheon, 1 for 2. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Siggy, there's some people that say...
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, no outs. Brian Reynolds here. Swung on, belted. And it hits the fence. One runs in. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. Tie ball game, 4-4.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. Just like BP all over again.
Now here is Jack Sawinski. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first, now batting Key Brian Hayes. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ball one there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals, stays alive. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here in game 1 of the World Series. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Alonso, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Josh Staumont getting ready to go. Oker also getting ready. Lifted in the air, out to left, under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And the batter now, Michael A. Taylor. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. That clips the corner. Sawinski leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Swings and misses. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Pirates 6 and the Twins 4. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the top of the 7th. Now Correa up to hit.
Oh, you can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead. Your starter's still on the mound. There's a chance she finishes this thing.
Next offering is in for a strike.
We're just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. We've got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you've got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now batting Max Kepler. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. Goes down looking.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
This one popped up. Cruz moving under it. Corrals it. And that is that. 1 left for Minnesota. And the score remains 6-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Josh Staumont.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Stamont, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker. In the air to left center, and he makes the catch. One away.
Now that's second base.
And now the Pirates leadoff man. 1 for 3. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. Top of the zone for a called strike. One down, base is empty. That's out to center field. Buxton moves under it, squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now back, right fielder, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. And a foul ball. In the air, left field. Gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. For the top of the 8th, and now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. As Chapman comes in to take over.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a two-seamer, and occasionally works in a split.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him up inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Here's Royce Lewis. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Buxton stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
He swings and fouls one off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one in triple digits.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. Twins retired in short order. They trail it here 6-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Steven Okert. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Drove up the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The pitch. Fought off foul. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is ball 1. Big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. The punch out there, and now 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Sawinski at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1. And ball 1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Pirates. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Pitching change here, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, they didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him swinging.
First batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Stands in now and watches strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And misses inside.
2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now around second, going for third. In there safely.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Runner at third with 1 gone. And next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Tying run at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Struck him out looking.
He's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Twins down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff. That's in there. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got
swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game. So the Pittsburgh Pirates take game one as they get their World Series off to a great start.
Yeah, from their performance today, it'd be easy to see him keep this thing going. And this is just a determined team, Boog. I like what I saw from them.
And across the diamond, it's time to regroup. Being down 1-0 isn't the end of the world, but game two takes on a lot of extra meaning for them.
Trying to get up to come down. Got to play it by the pound. To go with the Lex in the crown. Make it with them come around. Trying to get up to come down. Booming like a sub underground. The whole city.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game two, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, a home side taking care of business in game one, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game two.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming at you right after the break. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game two in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in game one, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game two.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
The right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And that one clips the corner. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Jorge Alcala getting loose out there. Oker getting loose as well. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. With the tying run on at first, here in game two of the World Series. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
On the ground right side. There's one. He can't take it out.
Well, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here at the ballpark. Could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Popped up. Kirilloff in position. And that will end the inning. Pirates lead one. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. McCullers back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Oh, he did.
And that one almost got him. McCullers winds, fires. Off the mark there. And the count is even, 2-2. That's to third. Hayes slings it across. One up, one down. Here's Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. That was just going to have to count with 2 strikes.
And him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Chopper right side. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they still lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jack Sawinski. The pitch. It started a little too early. Strike 1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty
chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now here is Brian Hayes. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Now, first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. On the ground out to short. Whips it to Kirilloff. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here from Pittsburgh. And our score remains 2-1. And we're back. And now Max Kepler. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Boy, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Righty to the plate. That one not close. Now 1-2. Boots it to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Castro stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a good eye there.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Back-to-back singles, just a simple ground ball the other way. It had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Lewis swings through it for strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game 2. Good eye in that spot.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And another ball.
There's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Colin Holderman on the pitch here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Right through there for a strike.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Little chopper rolls foul. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Now one miss.
It's a good take.
Here's a 1-2. Broken bat, roller to first. And he grabs it, foul. And the righty deals. Pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
That one lifted to left. Walner drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. He's got it, and that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Matt Walner. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And here comes Carlos Correa. Pulls that one foul. At the belt and fires. Flips the corner, and that's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Kirilloff in the box now. No balls and a strike. Left field. Reynolds trying to get there. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Twins 3 and the Pirates 1. We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Yohan Duran.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. And the pitch. This one in the air right field. Should have this one. Nabs it, and there's one away. Brian Reynolds here. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Duran, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Cruz stands at the plate now. I think he foul-tipped that one. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. So the Minnesota Twins get the win to even the World Series at 1 game apiece.
Well, I think this has the makings of an all-timer type series. These teams are getting more and more familiar with each other, and it should only get more fun from here.
This is what you want in a fall classic. A back-and-forth battle. These teams look evenly matched.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes all the way to the last out of the final game, Boo.
Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. From Target Field in Minneapolis, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And it's caught for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Now Correa up to hit, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. He goes down looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in Minnesota, top of inning number 7, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Swings here and blasts one left field to the warning track, makes the catch. So up next, Michael A. Taylor. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Bases empty, 1 away here in Game 3 of the World Series. That's a strikeout. No messing around in the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So 2 down now, and here is Henry Davis. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. This to third. Oh, the throw is over his head. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Number 19 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Davis off of first with 2 away. Right side, Kepler sizes this one up, and that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 2-1. Back back in target field. Here's Alex Kirilloff.
The first baseman,
Jones back to work.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And it stays fair.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
Max Kepler at the plate.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Slides, but it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over it. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to...
Ryan Barucki gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Castro in the box now. Takes strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And now it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. With the tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Here in game 3. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. It kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through in the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Way outside, ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now the lefty hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Royce Lewis. Check swing, and that's a ball. Big spot, 2 outs. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here in the late stages of game 3. They get the force. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Twin strand of pair, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. This to third. Lewis throws to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Ryan Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. Stewart, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Got it! Great leaping catch.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped, but foul. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. It is a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bucks go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. The line to kick the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Jeffers in the box now. Take strike one.
In this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Holding on to a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off on.
And the batter now, Matt Wallner. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. Popped up. He's under it. And there are two down. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. 1 for 3. And fouled off. Chapman now 1-run game. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding one. They're down 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Stama.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Jack Sawinski now at the plate. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now batting Brian Hayes. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Way out front for strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jorge Alcala, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Oker warming up as well. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Righty delivers. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That one ripped. And that ball is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the series. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Base is empty, 1 away. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings through that one. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground, and it goes just foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Popped up. Correa is there. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the ninth, digging in, Alex Kirilloff. On the mound now for the Pirates, David Bednar.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In the air, left field, down the line. Reynolds trying to get there. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. He's 2 outs away. Now batting Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Goes down looking.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Castro in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That finishes the evening's action. So the Pittsburgh Pirates get the win here in Game 3, and this series feels like it could be a real battle to the end.
Yeah, Boog, it's been full of excitement so far, shaping up to be a memorable World Series, but I think this next game's going to tell us a lot about where it's headed.
Yeah, there's a big difference between a series at 3-1 versus being tied up at 2. So Game 4 should be a lot of fun.
Right back tomorrow, somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Take the shaky and bravado. I can't hold a frown. running from schemes.
From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way. Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. The switch hitter batting right. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. On a second tag, out at second. Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
One. In there at the knees for a strike. Home team down a run here in Game 4 of the World Series. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. That one off the mark. Going to count 1-2.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
And another ball. The line of the pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. Settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Alex Kirilloff. High fly ball out to left field. Reynolds sizing this one up and makes the grab. That is the inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Pirates 1 and the Twins nothing. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. And he deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Monroe flashes the leather on the running cash. Here's Pete Alonso, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Next pitch way upstairs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Farmer snags it for the second out. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Yeah, first offering is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back in Minnesota, set for the last half of the seventh. Here's Royce Lewis. The lefty gets the work. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
Man, that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Missed with a changeup. Down 1-2. Got him swinging on the curveball. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And at second. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Now Farmer up to the plate now. And that's a strike.
0-1 to count.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 4. And now it's even up. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3.
Adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Jorge Alcala. So digging in, Henry Davis. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball there.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And here it comes. And that one hammered. Kepler ranging back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
McCutchen down the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, 1 down. Hard ground ball, base knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Brian Reynolds here, 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
This to center field. Buxton sizing it up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And the right-hander deals.
Nope, outside.
That one missing inside. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Late here in game 4. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back at target field, now Max Kepler.
The left fielder.
Pitch. And that one fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Margot up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Hit in the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Now catcher.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering
Ball
upstairs.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. They still trail 1-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brock Stewart. So now the DH spot, Jack Sawinski. And a pitch. Chases that one upstairs.
Cold night like tonight, the last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hard hit, right side. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Now back. Third base. Brian Hayes.
So up next, Brian Hayes.
Right through there for a strike. Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Out to short. Over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
The first baseman,
Pete Alonso will hit next. And there's a ball. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Josh Staumont warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Okert also throwing. The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that's outside. Ball 3.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And there's the strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Kicks and fires. There's a line drive to left field. Makes a nice running catch, and that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And we're back. Bottom 9. This is Willie Castro.
Second baseman,
The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Home umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Chop to third. Hayes. Zips it across. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
now
Next is the designated hitter, Alex Kirilloff. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can...
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Royce Lewis. Lift it to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just 1 better pitch. Perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boone, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. So the Pittsburgh Pirates are on the doorstep of a world championship, now up 3-1.
Yeah, and it's hard to imagine them not closing this thing out. They've got a few guys playing their best baseball all the season, and the timing couldn't be any better.
And across the diamond, they'll need to pull out all the stops as they have to win 3 straight to claim the title. Baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Minnesota Twins. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Willie Castro digs in now. Just missed. Just missed.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Next offering upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
With the tying run at second here in Game 5 of the World Series. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Edouard Julien the next to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tying run and scoring position here in Game 5. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expecting to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Here's Royce Lewis. Fastball for a strike. Kepler at second. Castro at first. 2 out of the inning. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Two on, 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back in Minnesota, new inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Pete Alonso. The wind to the pitch. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, that's that storm right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to it.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
It's a good take.
The wind and the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps a little more down the middle and get it right where you want.
Once it misses, it's a strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, Michael A. Taylor. 1 for 2. That one down the line and foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now the count is even. Bases empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 5. Wouldn't chase that time.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Stepping in, Henry Davis. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one just misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs, no hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a base hit to left.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Keller checks on first. Buxton back in there.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball,
With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
And here comes Carlos Correa. That's in for a strike.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Alex Kirilloff would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here. Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this one.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. He's already homered here in this one. Fall off foul. So the tying run at second. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Struck him out looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Josh Staumont.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the pitch. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. On to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. On its way to the corner. And it's foul. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Correa is there. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swung on, belted. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. A gigantic blast, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
0-1.
The 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jack Sawinski now at the plate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Correa is there. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Bottom of the 8th.
Leading
Max
off.
Kepler at the plate.
The right field. Max Kepler.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Well, these Twins, they're being honest with themselves, struggling to make contact in this one. The strikeout has been a big issue.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Get out of town. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 3-2.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Willie Castro. Fouled off. He was late. Right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to...
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 strikes.
And another ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's gets over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about giving yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Lewis in the box now. Takes strike 1.
The order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a swing and a miss there. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That's offering upstairs.
That's a really good take.
Lifted in the air, right center field. McCutchen after it. And there are 2 outs. Here's Byron Buxton. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Finishes him off at 103. But they draw within 1 thanks to the solo homer. We're on to the 9th now in Game 5. It's the Pirates 3 and the Twins 2. We're back It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher in the mound, Jorge Alcala.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a pitch. And it's fouled away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 0-1. Slider misses outside. Not even close there. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one blasted deep to right. Back there. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. The tag out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Inside, ball one.
Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Rock Stewart up and loosening in the pen. Oker, a left-hander, also throwing. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Taylor now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering is down low. And the count even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. In the air on the infield. Kirilloff puts it away, and that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Pirates 3 and the Twins 2. Last chance for the home team. Now at the plate, Brian Jeffers. So they turn things over to the righty, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
One-run game, bottom 9. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Back comes the corner.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The batter number 4.
Here's Carlos Correa. That one's in there, 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-2 now. He goes down looking.
Well, that didn't seem to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So they're down to their final out. Alex Kirilloff, the next twin up to hit. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
With the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. And the Steel City will be shaking tonight. The Pirates are on top of the baseball world.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Everybody want the roof, I'ma fly the coop. Panamera was cool, I'ma fly the coop. Ain't no word on the loop, I'ma fly the coop. First class feel new, I'ma fly the coop. Cause being fly so much better than it. They selling you, that's I'm telling you. Cause being fly so much better than it. They selling you, that's I'm telling you. I'ma fly the coop, out the roof, diamonds in the